Got a package in the mail. It's something that I was waiting for. I ordered this fragrance and I couldn't wait to get it here and give you guys my first take on it because two things. Number one, it's a Guerlain from the L'art La Matière Guerlain, which I love. Number two, it's a vetiver based scent. We're talking about the brand new 2025 release, Vétiver Fauve from Guerlain. Translating to English, wild vetiver. Let's see how wild this one is. Stick around, it's coming up next. Ladies and gents, welcome back to my video. Max Forti here. Already know the smell good is a great way to make a great and lasting impression. Hopefully this fragrance here will help me do that and help you guys find something to get you smelling amazing. This is the newest release from the 2025 L'art La Matière Guerlain, which is this, art and matter collection from Guerlain, which is ever growing. There's so many great ones that I love from this line: Imperial, Angelique Noir, Spiritu de Blavenie. I mean, the list goes on and on. But this one here is Vétiver Fauve, which again translating becomes, wild vetiver, which I looked at the notes a little bit. I unboxed this for you guys, took the cellophane off because I wanted to give you guys my first take this one on camera because I love Guerlain. I love this collection. Of course, I love vetiver. So it's a trifecta of I gotta try this and I want to record it on camera. Hopefully this is going to blow my mind. So let's get into this one right here, guys. The packaging is really amazing. It's got this textured, almost textile kind of a feature here on the box. 100 ml. It comes in two sizes, actually. You can get the 50 ml 1.7 or the 3.3 100 ml. It's going to run you, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, $295 for the 50 ml, $425 for the 100 ml like this one. So they don't come cheap, but again, this collection is supposed to be the higher echelon, line of Guerlain. So, they are really good and it is what it is. The actual label here is a shiny label with gold appointments. It says Vétiver Fauve, Guerlain, Paris. You look at the bottom here, you're gonna have some batch codes here. This one is 5B01, all the ingredients, all the good stuff. There's a QR code, a barcode, all the information from this particular fragrance. When you pop this open, you have a little podium where the fragrance sits perfectly in there. This is a gorgeous presentation, as good as they come. You have the little Guerlain B in the back. Again, that batch code again etched on the glass here at the bottom. Same style label, just a smaller version here on the glass. Beautiful gold, rope around the cap itself with the Guerlain symbol, the Guerlain logo in the metal plate up top. And again, the Guerlain etched on the actual atomizer as well. A lot of attention to details. Here's a sprayer. First time spraying, of course. The sprayer was pried, as you can see. I'm gonna spray the blotter here as well, and my hand, of course, to give you guys a development. Now, as you can see, this is a very concentrated fragrance. I believe a eau de parfum. There's a sheen here, so definitely concentrated. And again, the opening here is going to be fruity, green, and slightly floral. If you do like the note of fig as a fruit, they're tropical, but also Mediterranean, earthy. You're gonna get that up front and center here. The fig, they're said to have a pineapple note here. I'm not getting much of a fruity, bright pineapple. It's rather a green, creamy, subdued pineapple, if anything. Adds a little bit of sharpness and citrus to the fragrance, yes, but the fig is definitely the star player. The fig here is going to be a green fig, not a ripened fig. It's rather bitter, slightly sweet, but also bitter. It's like a bittersweet thing, which could be good or could be bad for some people. I like it. It's very nice. It's very elevated experience. It smells really intricate, really upper class. Like I said, high-end kind of a smell. Resembles a little bit, well, leave that for last. Let me see how it develops a little bit more, because again, it's a very concentrated. You can see the sheen here on my hand. I'm gonna let it sit for about 15, 20 minutes and come back. But the opening here, again, fruity, green, bitter, earthy, and slightly floral. Delphine Jelk is the actual perfumer for this fragrance, and I think she had the creative direction of Thierry Wasser, which is the in-house creative director, mastermind of this brand. And again, the opening is nice. It's not mind-blowing as I would like this to be. I would love that pineapple to be a little bit more prominent, but the fig is the star player, even though they list pineapple as a note. The pineapple here is really offering this sharp, slightly sweet support, but the pineapple is really not prominent, which I would like it to be. It's mostly a fig-based scent, slightly earthy, floral. There is a vetiver here for sure that's coming to play, adds this smoky and earthy kind of a facet. It's not overly redundant, but it's one of those fragrances that is kind of like similar to a few things. If you know fig fragrances, Philosophios by Diptyque comes to mind, Santal 33 from Le Labo comes to mind. So there's going to be nuances and facets of different things that you probably already know. So it's not going to be a groundbreaking, overly creative fragrance that hasn't been done before. It has facets of things that are commonly found in familiar fragrances that carry that vetiver fig, nuance. It's nice, it's not groundbreaking. Perhaps the development will get better. That bitterness and floral aspects are definitely present here. I also want to mention that there's a cypriol note here in the heart that really surrounds the composition. That cypriol adds this sweet, smoky, earthy, woody aroma to the fragrance that really is making that trifecta with the vetiver, giving that more smokiness and that green fig that I talked about up top. So it's really a fig, cypriol, and vetiver type of a scent. There is a slightly vanilla and tonka beans here, very ever so slight in the base here, coming through, trying to come through at least, to add a sweetness and creamier vibe to the fragrance. But really, it's a bitter, smoky, semi-floral, woody, and green earthy kind of a fig type scent with the vetiver, of course, right in the composition as, again, the star player along with that fig. I think that dance between the fig and the vetivers are really what you're going to get here from beginning to end. So let me pause the video real quickly. For me, it's going to be 15 to 20 minutes. For you, it's going to be just a split half a second, but I'll come right back and giving you guys some development, if any, here, or if it's more of a linear scent. Be right back with you. All right, 15, 20 minutes have passed. I think actually 22 minutes to the dot here. And to be honest with you guys, it doesn't really change much other than the fact that it becomes a little bit more pungent with that bitterness. The fruitiness of the fig goes down. The pineapple really never takes off, which is a shame. It becomes very subdued and way in the background, peeking its head through just to add a little bit of a sharp sweetness, citrus sweetness, but really it's a fig-based scent. Like I said, the vetiver, the fig, the nargamatha, and cypriol, definitely the star players here. The tonka vanilla, again, never really comes through full circle. It's rather just a little peak of sweetness. It's a rather green, smoky, earthy, and bitter type of a scent. If you like this kind of scent profile, you're going to love this one. If you're not really, inclined to liking this to begin with, it's going to be a hard pass for you. Overall, I'm giving this one an okay. It's not, here's the deal. The problem I have with this was, number one, it's not a great vetiver scent. It's not a great fig scent. It stays between, right in the middle. It gives you a little bit of floral, bitter, sweet, earthy, that bitterness is really getting to me. It's rather floral, and I'm not really a floral guy, so that one takes a bit of the pleasure of the fig and vetiver. But it might grow on me, but to be honest with you guys, I was expecting more vetiver here. I really wanted to have a beautiful dance between that pineapple and the vetiver. I wish the fig wasn't really a note at all here, because there's so many fig-based fragrances in the market. So I'll be quite honest with you, this one here, it's almost a pass for me right now. I'm gonna wear it fully, but off the top here for this first impression mini review, it's gonna get an okay borderline pass for me. Again, because it's similar to a lot of things that I already have and other fig fragrances that I much rather wear than this one. And again, I wish it was more about the pineapple and the vetiver. I think it would have been a much better scent. So maybe they'll do a flanker of this one, and again, we'll amplify the vetiver, and the vetiver will surround itself with that beautiful pineapple that I wish this had, but it really didn't have. But those are my initial thoughts, guys. I hope you appreciate this little mini review / first impression on Vétiver Fauve, wild vetiver from Guerlain. Nothing really wild about it, but those are my thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if you do enjoy the channel, don't forget to show your support. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get these videos straight into your feed. And of course, you can try this fragrance at perfume.com, the partner of this channel, using my code MAX15. The more you try it, the more you save. All details below, including the fragrance, if you want to get it. Again, always try it before you buy it. Make sure your nose guides you to what you should buy. Don't blind buy it, because you're going to make mistakes and you're going to waste your money. Thank you so much for your support, guys. See you in the next one. Take care.